Hi everyone. So today I will explain about the new features in the Paggy's rank predictor, which we have been using since almost 10 years. So let me share my screen. Yeah, so before I start, we have to thank Sheikh Mustard, who has added the subject-wise ranking in GATE Overflow. And this time we also got the help of AI in doing a lot of these features. So I have already like put a response URL here, and you can see the data coming. So the mark of the candidate is 71.67, and this is the normalized mark, the score estimate, rank estimate, and the normalized rank. So I think those are pretty clear to you. And here we have the attempted data, like the attempted number of questions for each 1 mark and 2 mark. Okay, so this is the just a minute. Yeah. Mm, yeah. So this is a new feature. So here we have all the 65 questions, but sorted in the order of the difficulty. So how we define the difficulty of a question? So what we have used is the average mark scored in that question divided by the total marks available for the question, so that both like the 2 mark questions are not having any advantage here. So if you see here the question number 2, that has a like a you can say like the easiness of 89.4 percentage, or you can say like almost 90 percentage of the students got that question correct. And the most difficult question, that is question number 18, that is actually having a like a negative easiness, or like it is worse than even like all the students, or the average score being 0. And we also have the difficulty level like subject wise. The motivation for this is, while I was doing the statistics, I found that some subjects are like very underscoring, and that is not by 1%, but for majority of the candidates. Again, the majority itself, I am talking about those who scored like 70 above or like 60 above, not those who scored below 50. So even for those like students who are like in the top 100 or top 500, some subjects are like standing out. And one of those subjects is actually compiler design. So this candidate actually had done pretty well here. Like compiler design, it's like 5 out of 6. So that is pretty good. But if you see the average, that is only like 6.8%. And combinatory, okay, combinatory we can ignore because there was only one question there. But compiler design, computer networks, those are like clear standout subjects. Because compiler design is for 6 marks, networks is for 8 marks. So it's 6 plus 8, 14 marks. So uh, these and even the graph theory, you can see like it's total 6 marks, but only like the average mark is like 10.8 percentage. Even algorithms, that's almost always the most asked subject. That also like the average is 16 percentage. So these are the areas where like I mean, you can say like these are the subjects which make the toppers. So only if you focus on the difficult subject, or like difficult compared to the others, then only you will become the topper. Otherwise, like you will be among the average, and the average in GATE is actually pretty bad. So I think you might not know the mean mark in GATE out of 100. That's usually around 15 or 16 only. That is not visible here because in our rank predictor we get around now it's almost 34,000 candidates, but usually these 34,000 candidates will be from the top, say around 50,000 in the gate. The remaining 50,000 or plus candidates, they are not coming to the rank predictor, and we don't know their mark, but we know that their marks are like pretty low. That is why the average mark in the gate, that comes to around gate CSE, that comes to around 15 marks. So actually, if we include their data also here, these are like uh, the difficulty will actually go up only. But I think just a quick look at this will tell you like how you can see the average difficulty and where you stand. So interestingly, like if I sort by the so now it's the easiest subject is at the top, and you can see like this candidate has done almost like exceptionally well in all the easy subjects, and even the difficult subjects it is like almost very decent performance, and that is why like you can see like the rank is the rank estimate is like within 150. So this is like a very good performance. uh, yeah, and then one more feature which is added this year is the rank per subject. So you can see that the estimated rank for the GATE CSE is 108 to 150. But here, say if the GATE had only one subject, that is what is shown here. Again, some of these might be misleading because say like there might be only one question like in combinatory. The rank can be like pretty high, and also like if you see many subjects, it is shown like one. So one means that like basically if a candidate answers all the questions in a subject, that means he is rank one in that subject. So that's why like one, two, three, four, seven, almost eight, nine subject. This candidate is rank one, but there will be many others also like that. And algorithms comparative designs like 256 to 97 are pretty decent ranks. But if you see theory of computation, that is nearly 8,000. So basically, for this candidate, if you ask the like the weakest subject, or like at least the subject in which he performed the least in GATE 2026, it will be theory of computation. So if you are scoring less and if you want to say repeat for next year, this graph will be very useful in identifying the difficult subjects. And my suggestion will be like, say if you are already preparing for next year, just start with the most difficult subject and try to again solve the difficult problems and like study the different difficult topics in that, and basically like make sure that that subject is no longer your weakest subject. Yeah. Then we also have the detailed performance analysis page. So interestingly, this page is entirely done by AI. So this shows like the total questions, the attempted correction. Yeah, these stats I think you saw in the previous page also. We have some charts which shows like the again the same difficulty level, but here it is categorized into three parts. So in the easy questions, how much is your accuracy? Same for moderate and hard. Then the attempt distribution, like in the so you can see like here there are like two skipped questions in the easy, moderate and hard. It's like everything is attempted. Again, same for question type, like C means MCQ, multiple select, and numerical. And the mark distribution in each of the three categories, easy, moderate, and the hard. Same thing like for subject wise thing. These are something like interesting, which especially if you are like going for interviews. So here we categorize the subject into basically four groups. One is aptitude, then we have theory, intelligence, and systems. This is because in most of the IITs or IISc, the interviews are conducted in panels. So there will be like a theory panel, intelligence panel, and systems panel. So the subjects are also like grouped almost according to that. So mostly the intelligence are like mathematics, or like where you you need to think more. So combinatory is a typical example from the GATE syllabus, which matches the intelligence. And systems are like subjects where you understand the computer science systems like database, networks, computer organization, compiler design. Everything is like systems, where you can say like it's more like C or C++ coding. And you need to say understand for operating system the kernel. Or some people say like it's the black and white world in computer science. And then you have theory where uh, like you study the say graph theory or theory of computation, some algorithms where you are solving again. It is also like part of mathematics, but it is slightly different from the intelligence side. And so if you see the performance of this candidate, um, yeah, if you see the score percentage, he has done pretty well, like 100% in aptitude and 85% in intelligence. So you can say like this candidate, or like intelligence is the best area for this candidate, even though like we have only like 5 questions from the intelligence, because the GATE syllabus is kind of skewed towards systems and theory. And even systems, he has done pretty well, 72 percentage, because systems is where most students don't do well in GATE. So 72% is pretty good. So if I was to suggest this candidate for interviews, most likely he won't need the interview because he is getting within 150. But still, systems or intelligence, both the areas suits him. If you see the theory, that's why like he's like scoring comparatively less. And here, yeah, again the same subject wise breakdown you can see. And yeah, so here, yeah, it shows the weak areas to prioritize. Graph theory is the one, because uh, yeah, you can see like 3 out of 6 marks he scored only 2, so that's like a 4 mark. So if he had got 4 marks, the rank would have been like maybe like 50 or 60. So yeah, so I think this analysis page will be useful for you in choosing your areas for IIT interviews, or like if you are preparing for next year, like which subjects you need to focus on. So that's all. I will make another video where I will tell about the college prediction. So for now, that's it. Bye.